What's up, everyone? Welcome back, and this is Wisdom as usual. Haven't done a video in a while. Just wanted to check in with you guys and cover this topic. And like a lot of my topics, I freestyle, and I do a lot of my topics based upon people contacting me and personal events that occur with me. So this is one of them, and I'm going to title this, as you guys probably already have seen, is why do men place such heavy emphasis on looks, on a woman's beauty? Why is it so important? And I've done a video similar to this in the past. I think it was something like, am I too ugly to date, or whatever. So don't think that this video is going to be, I'm some type of hypocrite by saying this, because I've said this in the past, and I believe I said this in that video as well. What women need to understand a lot of times, or more often than not, is that men are visual creatures. That's just the way it is. We like what we see. We are drawn to women based upon their looks. That's tied to our sexuality, our high sex drive, things like that. It's the way we're wired. It's the way we're designed, for reproduction, all of that stuff. So that's just the way it goes. Women understand this, but some don't. And we know that women who dress up, who tend to be very feminine, wear, excessive makeup, tight-fitting clothing, things like that, it's done a lot of times to get the attention of men. So I'm saying this to say, I recently on Facebook, I received an inbox, a direct message from a young lady, I'm assuming, because they didn't have any picture for their profile picture, and contacted me, saying what's up, asking me how I was doing, and then so I engaged in conversation with her, and I basically got to the point, instead of just, I'm not going to be just arbitrarily chatting with someone, and I don't know, especially if it's going in a certain direction, and I don't know what you look like. That's why on a lot of these sites, dating sites and things like that, people who typically message other people and they don't have a picture, they never get a response. So that's when this person contacted me. I said, hey, do you have a picture? And this person is like, no, I prefer not to talk. I prefer not to post my picture up on a public forum like this. I'm more of a private person, blah, blah, blah. So, not to be rude or anything, but this is just me. I basically said that I don't feel too comfortable just conversing with someone, and I don't even know what you look like on this level. That's just my opinion. You can argue with it however you want, however you feel about it. So this person turned around and said that I was being superficial and I was placing too much emphasis on looks, and that it's not all about looks. That's true, and then it's not true. How we men, we go after what we, visually, what's attracted to us. Some women try to tell you what you should be attracted to as a man, or saying you're wrong for not desiring a skinny woman, a super skinny woman, or a fat woman, or a woman who looks like this or has this type of hair. Some women will tell you something is wrong with you for not being attracted to a certain type of woman, or not being attracted to them per se. So that is what I was kind of gathering from this message that I received. And I've seen this a lot on different forums, that men are going after the wrong things, and men shouldn't be attracted, shouldn't be using their eyes. It should be deeper than that. And at the end of the day, it does become deeper than that, because looks don't last forever. But initially, that's what is important to a lot of men. He wants a woman that's beautiful, that he can take out and about on his arm. And a lot of times, I say this, and don't take this offense, because I've spoken to women in the past, and I said, if you're looking for someone, you're looking for an attractive man, correct? And a lot of them will say, yes, they are looking for an attractive man, a man that they can go out and about with and things like that. So if you're looking for a man that is attractive, that's in shape, that is good looking, I always say in a lot of my videos, 6'3", washboard abs, long hair, whatever, dreads, whatever it is you're looking for. Don't you think that he's looking for the same thing? He's looking for an attractive woman as well. And this is just the way it goes. If someone is attractive, they more than likely are looking for someone that's similar to them that may be in good shape. If a person is in good shape, chances are they're looking for someone else that's in good shape. And that's just the way it is. One thing about it, and people don't like to hear this, that people who are obese, morbidly obese, it shows at the end of the day from somebody on the outside looking at this person, is that you don't really care too much about your physical appearance, which gives off a message, inadvertently, not saying that it's the truth of how you feel inside, but that's the way people perceive you. If you are obese, if you don't take care of yourself, and if you as a person who is healthy or maybe like to be in shape, if you end up with this person or for somehow end up dating this person, you're going to end up becoming like that person eventually because of the nature of habits and just being around this person at the end of the day. So we must look at things from just outside of our perspective and maybe that person's perspective. And everyone should always be seeking to be the greatest version of themselves at the end of the day. And not saying that just because you're overweight or obese that you're automatically unhealthy, but there are effects and there are higher statistics of diseases and things that are linked to diseases based upon being overweight or being obese. That's not up for discussion. That's not an opinion. That's just the way it is. So men, that's just the way we are. You can be upset about it. You can get mad and say that, hey, I am a nice person. I'm a beautiful person inside, and that's perfectly fine. I was talking to another young lady a few days ago, and she said, and she was overweight. She said that basically she goes after a certain type of man, but all of these men end up asking her for money. She basically says all of these guys end up asking her for money. In the point of in the city that she lives in, but she just desires this certain type of man to date. So it should be something that should register with a lot of people, if based upon this type of person. You want to win this person over. But sometimes some people just don't want to put in that effort. You don't want to put in that effort to be. You look at a lot of these women, which some women have issues with, is that these women who get so much attention, but they really have no skill or talent. And it's often said, hey, okay, she's pretty, but she doesn't have a master's degree. She doesn't have this. She doesn't have a skill. She doesn't have a trade. But she has all of these guys flocking over her. Ask yourself, why is that? What does she have that you don't? And a lot of times she may be in good shape and takes good care of herself. That's really the only thing that she has over you. And that's one of those defining things that separates a lot of people as far as the attention that you do get or the attention that you do receive, or the men who do approach you, or the quality of men who do approach you, as opposed to those who just approach you based upon the assets that you have as far as financial assets and things like that. Certain men will approach you based upon your physical appearance, as opposed to the ones that you're not attracted to that do approach you. So it's just food for thought. I know this may be this video is probably going to offend some people, but I'm just telling you the way it is. Any man who says that he's not looking for an attractive woman, that's not on his list of qualities, you know, hey, it could exist out there. You know, it's the same way. A fat, out of shape, a guy who isn't well groomed, doesn't take care of himself, but he desires this, you know, beautiful woman who's in shape and has everything going on. I mean, it happens, but I'm just saying the likelihood of it. So, you know, I just wanted to talk about this, put it out there. Hope you guys like the video. If you don't like it, that's cool too. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know, let me know your thoughts, of course. And if you like to, the quickest way to get in contact with me, if you got any questions or anything, feel free to email me. If you want to book a one-on-one session with me for coaching and all that good stuff, hit me up. All the links will be in the description as well. Add me on social media, all of my products, the website. The link is in the description below. Peace be upon you all in the mercy and blessings of the Almighty. And I will catch you guys on the next live stream or chat. I'm going to try to get on tonight. And I'll see you guys then. Peace.